Welcome back. Jessica Duke of Huron Consulting and also part of the Beaufort Digital Corridor is here, and she is going to share with us something about the corridor. And let's start with what it is that you do at the corridor.
Yes, thank you for having me. So I do work at the Beaufort Digital Corridor. I am part of the Huron Consulting Group, which is actually a global consulting firm. I work in the healthcare technology industry for about the past 2.5 years. And prior to COVID, so I traveled a lot, didn't really use my office space, came and went at the BDC, but COVID hit, shifted everything like everybody else, and then I needed a space. So luckily I did have my little box here at the BDC. Very thankful for Stephen Murray. He actually is the one who told me. So kudos to him. He's on the board here. Having this space as a tech person, kind of that outlet to talk to everyone. So every day I jump in my car, go over the bridge, come to the BDC, and it's been an outlet. And the key point here is that work-life balance. It's hard for people, particularly who are working from home, not to work 16, 17-hour days, right? Because the comfort of your home, you can continue on and working through those hours and want to push through, get that proposal ready, get that PowerPoint perfect. But here, working in the BDC, I can stop what I'm doing. I can walk away, lock my door, and travel back over that bridge and get back home. So that's one of the benefits to me, definitely having this space.
And has the space been open the whole time that you've needed it during COVID?
So what the board decided to do is restrict the people coming in. So residents were able to continue using their space because we have the closed doors and we're able to limit it to just ourselves coming in. The short-time renters that would come in for just like daily rentals, those were more limited during the heightened of the COVID in the early times. So, yeah.
Well, share with us a little bit about what makes the Beaufort Digital Corridor unique, and especially now in the time that we're in, what makes it so relevant right now?
Absolutely. So the BDC was formed to be a business incubator. As a true Beaufortonian, I was born and raised here, ran the streets of Mossy Oaks, grew up, went to Beaufort High. I think it's exciting to think that Beaufort is trying to be that incubus, right, to build out all the digital businesses. As a person who has traveled across the U.S., has seen multiple different healthcare technologies, different types of technologies being brought out, and to think that Beaufort has the capability to do that right here, and to support new upcoming ideas and help them grow out and help foster that new growth. That's really exciting. If you stop to think about the possibilities, that new startup that doesn't really know how to get up and moving, and being able to be that incubus for them, that's really exciting. And then you take it a step further and think about the kids. When I was in K through 12 here at Beaufort, that tech was thought about but wasn't really highly supported, and now we're putting that to play, not just at the K through 12, and now we're taking it like the cybersecurity program, building that out through the colleges, and really supporting that growth. That's not something you hear across the U.S. I can tell you that as somebody who's witnessing what's out in the market. So that's taking it a step further for sure.
Absolutely. And you're actually like the model of exactly what they wanted, because part of this was to keep people here, keep the talent here locally. And so you did exactly that. So what was it that made it so attractive to you to come back and actually be a part of the corridor?
Can I be honest? I never left.
Okay. Well, that's good.
That's the benefit to it.
Yeah.
I went to school here. I had my nursing degree. I practiced at the bedside multiple years, and then jumped into telehealth, and then started figuring out that the tech side of it, so still caring for people, but with the technology end of it. And then that's how I found my company. But then there's the opportunity to grow from there. But I never wanted to leave my roots. Beaufort is, it's home, and it has, a lot of treasures to it. But now we have to figure out how do we build things out to keep our people here, but still let it grow? And
Right.
tech is the way to do that. And that's what BDC does. It's going to support tech growth, keep those industries here, have economic growth, but still support our families.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jessica, for being with us. It is a unique place, and we appreciate you sharing about it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
More to come. Don't go away.